What is going on, everybody? It is Young CEO, and I have a gameplay from one of my PSN friends, homeboys that I play with now usually. His name is Ongaku-Dragon. We're gonna call him OD because I might be saying that wrong. I'm sure he'll let me know if I pronounced it wrong or not. But this is a domination match on Havana, which Havana to me it's a good map, but there's a lot of places that can leave you open. I guess you would say you have to be checking a lot of areas around you. But let me tell you a little bit about him as a player. You know, he's a rusher. He likes to get around the map. He likes to cap flags. He's a team-oriented person. He's someone that you want to have on your team. Someone that's going to get in there and do the dirty work to get the win for you. That's someone that you want on your team, most definitely. So what I'm doing today is I'm just going to give him some tips and stuff. You know, just some of what I would do, I guess. And I'm not claiming to be a pro. I'm not claiming to know it all. But anyone that wants my advice, you know, I'll give it to him because I feel like I can help him get a little bit better. And, you know, that's what I'm going to do. So let's start off right here. He gets that panic knife. And he's a little bit too far into the enemy spawn right here. You see him going around. He's trying to get this guy. He gets him. But you're all in the enemy spawn. Someone could shoot you at any time. There's got to be an invisible line that you draw in your head when you have two flags. And preferably, you always want to take A and B, or you want to take C and B. You don't want to have A and C and have the enemy have B, because then they're spawning in the middle of the map and they are more able to branch out into both flags, get both flags, and dominate you. So you want to have A and B or C and B and control where they're spawning at. And once you do that, you want to hold down your area. You don't want to travel too far into the enemy base because it will flip the spawns on your teammates, and basically you subjecting yourself to dying also if they excuse me, if they're just spawning into your into their flag, then you're surrounded and there's no one there to help you. But let's go into the gameplay a little bit. And at this point in time, you can tell he's not using his mini map at the top there because there's two red dots and a teammate in there, and he ends up running past one enemy. Another enemy comes in, they both converge on his teammate dies. So you've got to be able to look at that map. That map is key to this game sometimes, you know. Like right now, there's two people on B. Okay, he sees it. He throws his grenade. They're already dead though, so he throws it somewhere else. But he's too much into the open. Right here, when you come around this corner right here, I like to stop behind that barrel right there and start picking some people off. If you stop behind that barrel and start picking some people off, you're going to get a couple kills, you know. It's going to be hard for them to kill you because you're pretty much covered and you have an open view of their whole body. So as you're traveling throughout this map, Havana, you want to stop at places to where you can have a little bit of cover because it's a kind of an open map, especially around this B flag here. Around this B flag, he is very open. And right there, if you looked at the mini map, you would have saw two people in here. You gotta look at that map before you make your next move. You know, some people can just run, not really look at the map, and you know, have good games. But if you're struggling at all, you need to take the little things into account. And right there, he rushed into the enemy's base there. That house right there, that little building, you shouldn't rush into that. You should stop behind that fountain right there, wait for them to come out to you, and you'll, like I said, again, they'll be able to see the top part of your body, but you'll be able to see the whole part of their body. So you will be able to shoot them if your aim is on, you know. Right now he's getting a little kill streak going. And this day we were all playing in a party together. Me, him, I get buns, and Gary, he gets another panic knife. But and Trey the kid, we were all in a party. Right here, stop behind that trash can, wait for them. He gets this headshot, which is good, and now again he's gonna travel into their spawn a little too far. See right here, he's looking down there, which they do spawn down there, but they also spawn over there to the left, which someone could have came out behind him and just shot him. And now again, he's going into this building, which is a little too far into their spawn, and he's traveling around looking for someone. But by this time, anyone that's getting killed is not spawning back there. Now they're spawning in that other building next to B. So you've got to know how the spawns flip if you want to you know, hold the enemy in a certain area. Right now, go behind the fountain. Don't run into the spawn, the fountain, and you can wait on them to come out, because they will come out. And he's traveling all the way in there, and he dies right there. Another thing that's very important in Black Ops, hip fire. If you are aiming down your sight, it's very hard for you sometimes to move your gun around. Right there, he does a nice little drop shot, which I've just been trying to learn. I'm going to bring some gameplays where I'm drop shotting. I didn't used to be a drop shot. I just recently changed my my layout to tactical so I could try it. It has been working for me a little bit, so I'm going to bring some gameplay with me drop shotting, which I didn't used to like, but of course if everybody's doing it and people run into you and they're doing it, what are you going to do? Keep dying? No. Alright, so right here he gets a nice little double. It should have been a double kill. It was like a split second off from a double. Come out there, and like I said, you gotta know where the enemy is coming from, and you make your next move based on that. See right there, there's a teammate of his behind that fountain. He's waiting, and that's what he should do here. But he travels into the building again. He gets that kill, and he gets both kills, so that's a good job right there. But see that guy? He's behind that fountain. That's where you want to be right there. You want to wait on them to come out. Right there's a random sniper. You know, you can't judge that. Right there, that's the trash can I'm talking about. You stop right behind there, head glitch a little bit, you'll be able to get some kills. And that guy's still back there behind the fountain, and that's what you've got to do there. You got to sit behind that fountain and just wait on them to filter out, because they're gonna come out to you. When you're taking 2 flags and they're losing like that, eventually they're gonna have to make a move, or they can sit back and lose. But what do you care, because you're gonna win, you know? So you force the enemy into what you want them to do. And right there again, he's trying to wait here and head glitch, but he's not behind anything. He's not taking any cover. You got to get cover behind that barrel there. Right here is a good spot, because no one on the right can see you. You can see people in the window if they come out. People are coming around, you know it, so you come out and you shoot. Good. Move over here. A little too far, unless you were gonna, you know, hop into that corner and wait. But those are just a little tips to help. You've got to use the hip fire. Hip fire is key when you're coming to a close quarters combat with somebody and you're aiming down the sight, especially if you're going against someone that has a SMG. If someone's running around with the AK-74U, they're turning that gun fast, and if they have lightweight, they're moving fast. So if you're trying to move your gun while in ADS, aim down sight, your assault rifle, it's gonna be slow, especially depending on the sensitivity you use. I run a 3 or a 4, mostly a 4, but if you're running anything lower on your sensitivity, you won't be able to keep up. If you're running anything higher, you might be way out of control. So you want to use that hip fire on close quarter combat. Let go of that aiming down the sight and just fire it and turn to where the enemy is, and you'll be able to, you know, kill the guy. He ends up going 26-15, 2 captures, 3 defends. Overall, good game. But again, those are just some tips. I'm doing this just to help anybody out that you know, watches my videos and think that I can give them any tips or anything. If you feel like that, you know, just leave me a comment, send me a message, anything. But don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, like. Anything helps. I'm glad you guys are looking at the videos, and I'm just trying to help any way I can, because like I said, I wasn't as good as I am at the game before I started watching certain people on YouTube, and I feel like I want to bring that to you guys too. So just hit me up if you have anything that you want to go over with the game, okay? Alright, peace.